Today is the day we answer the most important question of all. What is the best Casio diver out there? Probably no one is asking this question, but I don't really care. Well, let's do this. I will compare the Casio MDV-107 aka Duro to the Casio MTD-1053D. I will also leave links to their separate reviews in the description alongside some price suggestions. The rules are simple. We will look into 7 categories: sizing, case finishing, bracelet, dial, bezel, movement, and price. The best watch in any category will get 1 point, and 1 point for each watch in case of a draw. In the end, the winner will be the watch with the most amount of points. Let's start with the sizing. The Casio MTD-1053D is 40mm across the case, 48mm lug to lug, 12mm thick, and 20mm between the lugs. Casio Duro is 44mm across the case, 49 lug to lug, 12 thick, and 22mm between the lugs. For my 6¼ inch wrist, Casio MTD-1053D is the clear winner because it's offering a better wearability and wrist presence overall. I would also imagine that its dimensions are more suitable for most wrists out there. The Duro was surprisingly wearable for me, but it still seems a bit too big compared to its older sister. So when it comes to sizing, the winner is the MTD-1053D. Case design and finishing. Both watches are made of 316L stainless steel and showcase very similar finishing with brushed lugs and polished sides. Casio MTD-1053D case is showing some old school design cues with its more pronounced case shape and angular crown guards. Casio Duro, on the other hand, is leaning more towards a modern take on dive watches with consistent lines around the case. Finishing wise, Casio Duro just about gets the edge over its older sibling. The minimalistic and simple finishing suits the dive watch style more, but the Casio MTD-1053D is not really far behind. I would say it has more personality. The case design and finishing goes to the Casio Duro. Bracelet / strap. The Casio Duro comes in this rubber strap that is supple enough and comfortable for my wrist. It is breathable and doesn't cause skin rashes thanks to some elevation points where the strap meets the skin, allowing for better air circulation in the area. The Casio MTD-1053D, on the other hand, offers a stainless steel bracelet. While it is usable out of the box, it's not a good quality bracelet with its folded links that are most likely going to strip the hair off of your wrist. The bracelet is also very jangly, which gives off a very cheap vibe overall. I prefer the Casio Duro's rubber strap over the MTD-1053D stainless steel bracelet. It just suits the dive watch vibe better. Dial. Now to the thing that we look at most when telling the time, the dial. The Casio MDV-107 dial is your classic Submariner inspired dial layout. It suits the watch style very well, and it is far from boring thanks to a few design changes such as the marker at the 12 and the hour hand. The dial color can be matte under some lighting conditions and very sunbursty under others. Casio MTD is featuring a different dial philosophy with an inspiration from the Blancpain 50 fathoms. There are Arabic numerals, a silver contoured date window at the tree, and arrow markers pointing towards the center. Lume-wise, both watches are equal in how bright they get under low light conditions. I will give this category to the Casio MTD-1053D. The blue dial is just gorgeous and makes the watch stand out in the Casio lineup. You can also help this video stand out by leaving a like if you are enjoying it so far. Thank you. Casio has followed the same bezel material sourcing for these two watches. Stainless steel outer shell with an aluminum insert. The markings on the bezel on both watches are legible and pleasant looking. The Casio MTD-1053D bezel action is inconsistent, with travel that can feel smooth in some areas and clunky in others. The Casio Duro's bezel action is way smoother and satisfying, which I didn't think I will be able to say in this video, because it didn't want to move when I first took it out of the box. It's safe to say that the Casio MDV-107 offers the best bezel experience out of the two watches. Movement. Both watches are powered by Casio's 2784 quartz model with an accuracy of ± 20 seconds per month and advertised 3 years of battery life. This is the most objective category in this entire video, by the way. Price. At the moment of producing this video, Casio MTD-1053D retails on Amazon.com for $108 for the blue version and $84 for the black version. This, in my opinion, is a bit too much. I am sure other shops are selling it for way less than that. Personally, I paid $53 for it in Euro. The Casio Duro has 2 reference numbers. MDV-106 is the old version and MDV-107 is this new one without the fish on the dial. The old version is $49, discount prices on Amazon. The version I have is retailing at $85. With the multiple offers and prices, I can confidently assert that the Casio Duro offers better price options than the Casio MTD-1053D. It's time for the results. The Casio Duro scored 5 points, while the Casio MTD-1053D only scored 3 points. I would like to remind you that this is based on my subjective experience with the two watches, and your experiences might vary. Although the Casio Duro is this video's clear winner, I still prefer the Casio MTD-1053D. For me, it just has more presence and personality on my wrist, and the dial layout is more attractive. If you enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing to the channel. If you'd like to see another comparison video, check out this one. Thank you for watching.